Right. So a couple sneaky little trades over this past week. One, I think we had
Yep.
all seen coming for a little while. The other one caught me totally off guard. I thought it totally came out of left field. Which one do you want to start with? Anderson to Vegas or Kiefer Sherwood to San Jose?
Let's go Anderson first.
Yeah, so the Flames finally get this deal done. They've been talking about it for 2 years, and he ends up going to Vegas. Surprise, surprise. They're just like this all-consuming black hole in the Western Conference. It's like any little object that comes unattached from the franchise just gets like sucked into this black hole in the Nevada desert. But
Great way to put it.
the Flames end up getting Zach Whitecloud, a 2027 first and a conditional 2028 second, and then a product or a prospect as well. So, trade grades here. What are we giving the Flames and Knights just off the top of your head?
I actually think it's a pretty good handshake two-way deal. I don't really have too much of a critique on either side. I think both. I mean, Vegas gets their guy, and I think that's a fair haul that the Flames got back. I don't know. What do you think?
I think this is going to be a pretty big overpay if he doesn't extend there, but I think you can say that about just every rental
Any
deal.
rental, yeah. And it does sound. I'd be kind of surprised if he didn't extend it. I feel like he's gonna sign a big ticket there.
I feel like Vegas doesn't make moves unless guys extend. Because, like, we've talked about this, they trade away every draft pick they've got. I mean, they're basically playing franchise mode in real life.
They really are.
So it's like, they can't draft well, so they're going to have some of these guys locked up for a while. So I would anticipate that he does, like, I don't know, maybe like a 3 to 5 there.
Yeah,
just to
I think that
extend
sounds
for
right.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I agree with you. I think this is a good, hey, you have it, we want it, you need to get rid of it, we know you kind of have to do this before the deadline. So I think it's a good move for both teams. Just, I don't really know what Calgary's doing or what the plan is there. Yeah.
The Sherwood one is a little weirder to me. I would have thought that, and I was watching TNT panel when this broke, and they broke it live, breaking news, and even they were kind of shocked that there wasn't a first round pick somewhere in there. I feel like they could have gotten something better here.
No, I totally agree. This is reminding me of what you said about the Mason Marchment deal, when you're like, really, the Caps couldn't give up 2 second round picks to go get this guy? I mean, they could have had both of these guys.
I would think every team in the league would have paid this exact price for Kiefer Sherwood. I can't think of who wouldn't and why not.
Yeah, I think the surprise for me here comes with the fact that, and I don't want to call the Sharks not a contender, but that this guy doesn't go to a legit contender, just looking to chunk up a little bit.
I will say, if you've played the whole season on the Sharks and you're sitting where they're at in the standings, to see your GM go out and make this move, what a boost of confidence. Like, I think that's going to do really good things for that locker room. All of a sudden it's like, holy shit, like, we've believed in ourselves all year and we're playing pretty well, but like, upper management actually want us to take a fucking swing at this thing. Like, let's fucking go. I'd be so fired up.
That's a great point. I think with where they are, the momentum that team does have going right now, and the fact that we talked about, this a little bit last week, the Pacific is a weaker division, just statistically. So that door is a little bit wider open than it is for, say, teams in the Metro or the Atlantic. So yeah, I think that's a great move for them. Again, this is just a great move that I really wish the Washington Capitals had gone in on this, because, I mean, Sherwood, Wilson, and Protas on a line together, I think would actually put people into hospitals.
That could be a crazy line. Here's the thing. I love that both of these teams, Vegas and San Jose, both go out and get their guy right now. I know, we're still a little bit away from the deadline, but we talked about it last week. It's going to sneak up on everybody this year with the Olympic break, and then you get back, and then you've only got a handful of games before the deadline. I think it makes all the sense in the world. If you know you're a buyer and you kind of know your targets, try and get that deal done now. Get that new guy a couple games under his belt before the Olympic break, and then, he's going to be all the more effective, ideally, for your team, having more time in the locker room, more time in that system. I mean, it's just, I can't think of a reason not to.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. We've talked about how it's so difficult for guys to come in at the deadline and make an impact and then find their footing in the playoffs. It's just a completely different animal. So I am totally in the school of thought of go out, get your guy, get him in there, get him acclimated, get him, down with the systems, and then just go from there.